Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, going to you live from Mesa in Arizona, where it is a very, very warm day. Oh, jeepers, I forgot to take my hair down. Oh, well, tough, can stay as it is. Um, Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling winning Wednesday. How was your winning Wednesday? How did it go? Did you get to celebrate some fun stuff today? And what did you get to celebrate in your Wednesday? Please let us know so we can celebrate with you. It's always much fun when you've got more. It's always much fun. It's always a lot more fun when you have people celebrating with you. Um, so we can get the little happy dance going. Yeah. So today I learned some new things, and one of the places that my friend Eileen went, and Eileen went back to the community I'm looking at moving into, and went into a couple of places where she wasn't happy with the photographs that the real estate place had posted about the sale of the house. So she went in and took copious photographs and some videos, then texted them to me last night, and I was going through them. Great photographs, great things. There was one place that I kind of liked a little bit, and sort of thought, maybe we'll investigate that one a little more. And so I went back online this morning to see what the pictures were like online, to see if they showed the things that she showed in her photographs, and no, they did not. And then I noticed this thing that said contingency contract um, for sale of buyer. That's what it was, contingency contract of sale of buyer or something like that. And I called her and I said, what? And I sent her a text message, what does this mean? And she came back and said, it means there's some sort of contingency on there. Let me find out about it. And so then she called me back, and I did not know you could do this in real estate. But these people who want to buy this place that I was thinking about, um, they have to sell their place first. But what they have done in the meantime is they have gone and rented the place. So they're renting it for like the next 3 to 4 months, but their contingency will not start until the end of their rental. And I was sort of like, huh. So if you've got a contingency, so if you want a place to live in that you're planning on buying, you can go rent it for a few months, put a contingency on there that this is what we want, go rent it for a few months, but your contingency won't kick in. The countdown on your contingency won't kick in until the rent period is over. And I thought, that's kind of cool in a way. But then my next question for her, which I haven't asked her yet, is what happens if somebody comes in with zero contingencies and wants to buy the place? What happens then? Do they still stay in as tenants until their time is up? I guess they would, because the agreement is. But then they lose the place because of the contingencies, because they get to remove it. Yeah, so I'm going to have to ask Eileen that question, because I just thought of that one while I was talking to you guys about it. So one of the places I liked, I'm not getting, because these people are now moved in and they're on contingency and all that, blah, 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 hoping to sell their place in the meantime. So we will keep an eye on that one and see what happens, because it was a pretty cool place. Although the number was a repeat number, but it didn't sound as good as the other one. The problem with the other one is that it's an RV site, and my problem with that is I have a vehicle that's over 10 years old, and they don't allow vehicles over 10 years old in there unless they have been approved prior. So, yeah. And it still doesn't, well, it kind of sort of solves my office issue, because you know how I keep talking about here in the RV, I don't have a separate, I'm sitting in my dinette right now, that I don't have a separate place for an office, so everything's down here. But this site that I was looking at has a shed on there that could easily be converted into an office. So you could put some insulation in there. It's already plumbed and everything to do a full washer and dryer in there, which is awesome, because I won't have to go to the laundromat. We all know how much I hate going to the laundromat. But there's no reason why you couldn't insulate the shed, put a portable AC unit in there, and you've got yourself an office, because the photos that Eileen sent me show that they're big enough to contain an office. So yay! Then we had another great day of productivity, getting stuff off the to-do list, knocking that thing down. I'm telling you, and tomorrow is on my list to spend a couple of hours organizing my lockers and taking some of the stuff that's somehow crept into the RV out and putting it away into the lockers. So that's tomorrow's, and I've also got a couple of latches on lockers I need to replace. so they don't go flying open in there. But found a place I'm going to go and stay at for about a week before I move closer to where it is I eventually want to buy. But it's all over on the west side, so I don't have to worry so much about air quality over there. Breathing in that, the air quality over there is going to be better than it is over here. So hopefully the breathing will get a little easier, and the sinuses won't get so stuffed up. At least my sinuses be happy with clean air. And then we had day 3 of our video challenge today, and day 3 of our video challenge was to say what our favorite quote was and why. If you want to find out what one of my favorite quotes is, I have a folder full of quotes and memes of quotes, and it is ridiculous how many favorite quotes I have. But it depends what situation you're in as to which one you use. You know, some are good for travel, some are good for genealogy, some are good to motivate people, some are good for just different things, you know, depending on the mood as to what your favorite quote is for that particular moment in time. So I have a quote for just about every mood and event that goes on, and road trips and all that sort of stuff. I mean, I turn them into stick-ups for travel. I've got a whole bunch of the stick-ups up around. You've seen my little stick-ups. They're 3x3 reusable stickers that go on just about any flat surface. And I have a whole bunch above the driver's seat on the glass door above there. So I can sit there when I'm stuck in traffic and read some of those travel quotes that are up there. I have my genealogy quotes that I've done and put onto stick-ups. I have pictures of friends and family up around on the stick-ups. So they're just cool. They're just little 3x3 stick-ups, and they come in a sheet of 16. So you've got 16 different designs on there. You could put 16 labels on there, so you can put the labels over a bottle of wine. You could put the labels on water bottles, although I printed this on the water bottle myself, so I got the company to do it for me. I just gave them the design. Should be careful, it's got water in it. Water and laptops do not mix. So I've got this one here, which I put my own design on. But you could put stick-ups onto different things. If you're a repair person, like a handyman or RV repair or a mechanic or something like that, you can use these stick-ups and put them on the insides of the doors of the vehicles. You can put them on the AC units. You could put them on the hot water heaters, things like that, your information is there. So there's a ton of use for these stick-ups. In fact, I may do a video just on the stick-ups, so you guys get to experience them that way. But they come in 16 3x3s on one sheet. They have 4 6x6s on a sheet, and then they have one sheet will do a 12x12. And I actually have a really cool 12x12 one on the inside of my door, which is of a picture that I took at one of the campgrounds that had a lake, and I've put across there that I would rather wake up. I'd rather wake up in my RV than any city in the world, or something like that written on it. I can't remember the exact quote. It's on the inside of my door, and my door's open at the moment, so I can't see it. I can't see it from here. But so it's a nice big one. So everybody gets to see that when my door is open. So they get to see that really cool picture that I took, and it is a really cool picture because I took it. But sometimes I am not the world's greatest photographer, but sometimes I happen to capture the right picture at the right time with the right lighting and everything else, and do not ask me how I do that. It just happens. And then I have one on the bathroom door. As you walk through the hallway, on the bathroom door, it says, it's from a book called She by a guy, Kobe, I think is the last name. And it said she took a leap and built her wings on the way down. And it's just a really cool 12x12 sticker. But the cool part is, if I ever sell sparkles, I just peel all these things off and I can put them all up in the new RV. I can put them up around the place that I'm living in. And they're better than having magnets on refrigerators, because my refrigerator is not magnetized. So these stick-ups are perfect for that. And if the lighting was any better, I would turn my laptop so you could see my stick-ups. But anyway, I'm out of here. So let us know, what were your wins for today, so we can celebrate with you. We can celebrate with your team. We can celebrate with you. My wins today was I am just knocking out that to-do list. So my to-do list has gone from this down to this. So it's still a very big to-do list, but it is getting whittled away. Yay! Anyway, I'm out of here. I got a DOG that wants a WALK. So we're going to go take care of that, although she's quietly looking out the window right now. But she's going to be, I'm doing a presentation on Friday, and she's going to be my prop, which is going to be interesting, keeping her sitting here while I do my presentation. I think it's going to be a case of bribery and corruptions with some TREATs. So we shall see. Might have to have a handful of them just to keep her occupied and keep her here. But she'll be sitting here looking. She'll just be sitting there looking at my hand with the treat in it. But anyway, have a super fantastic sparkling evening. We will catch you guys back here tomorrow morning for Thankful Thursday. Hei konera!